Number 9. Human remains after shark attack. Ambulances were called to attend to a shark attack in February 2022. When they arrived at Sydney's Little Bay Beach, they saw that the person had suffered fatal injuries already. The 4 ambulances and rescue helicopters that arrived at the scene could not help the victim. The police searched the area for the possibility of the shark lurking in shallow waters. The community had not experienced a shark attack in 60 years, which came as a mighty shock to them. Before this major one, the last shark attack was non-fatal and happened in February 2018. The victim was identified as a 35-year-old diving coach and British citizen, Simon Nellist, a regular swimmer and a member of the scuba diving community of Sydney. The great white shark has still not been found. Despite the sad incident, the beaches are opened with caution, and further nets are thrown into the sea to prevent the sharks from swimming up. Number 8. Half-mile swimmer killed. On November 6, 2021, Paul Millichip, 57, swam his half-mile at Port Beach in Western Australia while his family was waiting on the beach. 4 teenagers swimming mere yards away from the shark attack reported the incident. One of the witnesses said that he saw the shark separate the body into 2 and then consume one piece. The teenagers alerted emergency services immediately. Additionally, they warned everyone to leave the water and move to the rocks. Many of them reported seeing the massive shark moving around in the water. Millichip's wife thanked the boys for their bravery and said her heart went out to them as they saw this terrifying moment. The police and sea rescue boats only found a pair of swim goggles. According to the DNA swab, it belonged to the victim. Number 7. Cable Beach Attack. Broom's Cable Beach is a famous tourist attraction in Western Australia. A 58-year-old man was bodyboarding in the water when a shark attacked him on the beach. According to police, Charles Cernobary had a bodyboarding activity some 40 meters off the coast around 8:45 a.m. on Sunday. The shark was about 4 meters long, and many beachgoers saw it. The eyewitnesses remember a disturbance and thrashing in the water before the shark disappeared with the body. The eyewitnesses, however, rescued the injured man and dragged him to safety. The man's wife called the police and ambulance while everyone started retreating from the water. The shark stayed in the visible parts of the water for about an hour and a half after the incident. As such, the police found it and shot it in the water. Number 6. Western Australia missing body. As of October 11, 2020, the body of Andrew Sharp was missing after a shark attack the previous day. The police issued a report saying they had given up on finding him alive. Sergeant Justin Tarasinski noted that they discovered 2 wetsuit pieces near where his attack occurred and believed it was his. In addition, a surfboard believed to be Sharp's washed ashore with apparent signs of a shark attack. 8 surfers were in the water when the shark yanked at Sharp. Some bystanders were drawn to him yelling as well. Andrew Sharp is a well-recognized and beloved member of the Western Australia swimming community and worked closely with the Esperance Ocean Safety Group Committee. Thus, his unfortunate incident is deeply regretted and sad, mainly because the bystanders were convinced that he could have survived the attack. Even the Perth police joined in the search, although nothing significant has come out of it since then. Wiley Bay Beach was closed for a week to aid the investigation, but it could not help either. Number 5. MINDARIE Attack. The shark that attacked this woman was claimed to be longer than her 5.5-meter boat. A man accompanied the 60-year-old woman on the June 2016 Sunday morning before the attack occurred. The man recounts that he saw something on the water's surface and turned to see the woman with injuries because of the attack. They were within a 3-mile distance. The man moved towards her, and another trio in a boat joined to help. They positioned their boat between the shark and the man, allowing him to lift the woman onto the pair's boat. That boat that separated them was not a match for the length of the white shark. However, the female white sharks are known to grow bigger than 6 meters. Despite the attempt to get the woman onto the boat and rush to the ambulance, she had already succumbed to the injuries when St. John ambulance personnel arrived. Yet no communication or safety protocol was issued at the location. Number 4. Tasmania Attack. In July 2015, a Tasmania man was attacked as he surfed with his daughter. The 47-year-old father of two was diving in waters that were 12 meters deep. He had gone underwater to collect scallops when his daughter grew concerned about how long he was taking. The daughter, who is in her 20s, saw the attack as she dived under the water to check on her father before swimming up to raise the alarm. Damian Johnson's death solicited a response from the government, who were devastated and offered condolences. The police continued to patrol the area to contact the shark, but it seemed to have run away after what could be a mistake. Before the attack, the local radio stations had made announcements about shark sightings in the neighborhood. Since the area is not known for sharks killing people, there seemed to be a consensus to ignore the warnings. The Tasmania community counts this attack as the 6th in 200 years. Number 3. Shelly Beach Attack. A man in his 20s was significantly hurt in his arm when the paramedics found him around 10:45 a.m. on September 5, 2021. The attack occurred north of Coffs Harbor on the NSW North Coast. The 4 ambulances tried their best, but the man could not survive the attack. Inspector Wilson from the NSW Ambulance Center said that the onlookers were brave and came to the man's aid in the challenging situation. They dragged him to shore before the rescue team arrived and offered the support they often provide. The Westpac rescue helicopter was swift, but that could not help the victim either. They explained to the Sydney Morning Herald that the patient suffered a critical injury to his arm, but the patient couldn't be revived despite the best efforts of bystanders, paramedics, and other emergency services. Number 2. Tiger Shark. Nick Slater, 46, was mauled in December 2020 around the Gold Coast off the famous Greenmount Beach. Nets protect the beach and drum lines, yet the attack still happened. The surfer is renowned in the community and received many heartwarming tributes when he passed. While little is known of the details of his attack, a tiger shark was also found dead, tangled in the net in the exact location. The nets in Gold Coast are 600 feet long and 20 feet deep. Therefore, the sharks swim within and on the edges, never close to people. As such, it gets intriguing when sharks manage to come out and attack people, like in the case of Slater. However, there are flaws in even the brightest ideas in moments like this. Help the state create better protection mechanisms based on past mistakes. Simultaneously, while probing into the circumstances leading into the attack, the inquiry into the tiger shark will also proceed. The authorities continue to note the similarities between the tiger shark and the victim's attack wounds. Number 1. Yorke Attack. In February 2014, a shark off the Yorke Peninsula killed an Adelaide man. The 28-year-old was a member of a spearfishing group, but he went missing on the water near Edithburgh around noon. Eyewitnesses saw the shark attacking the man, but could not find him, so they raised the alarm. The past week, a report of the great white shark in the water was announced everywhere, and then this incident happened. The state had stopped its shark curling exercise to protect swimmers, and they blamed the luck of this young man on the pressure from animal rights organizations. The activists argued that killing the animals held no scientific proof to protect the swimmers, and it was only a cruel way to treat the animals who were already nearly extinct. Sam Kellett was never found. Please tell us what you want to see next in the comments below if you enjoyed this video.